So, good morning everyone. Happy Saturday morning. Where are we going, Mike?
We are going on our first garden centre visit of the year.
Yay, big cannons going off with confetti and streamers in, added later if possible. It's a little bit dank though this morning. It's a little bit foggy and misty.
Yes.
A little bit misty. So yeah, so first trip of the year to the garden centre.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. And here we are at the garden centre. It didn't take long, did it? Seconds, in fact.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, and it's quiet as well, which is excellent.
We like we can get parked almost near the door.
Yes. Yep, nice and quiet. Exactly how we want it. Oh, what's he found? Oh, what you found? Oh, he likes those.
Stylised.
Easter Island heads.
Yeah. Oh, you know, the word has escaped me at the moment, the actual proper name for them.
Yes. What are these? Not seen these before.
Are they, well, it says ballerina.
Don't know what they are. They're cute
Ballerina.
though. Cute though.
I think they're part of the, look at the leaves.
Yeah.
Part of the primrose family.
Primulas and that. We don't do those, do
Yeah, it's the rabbits we're looking at. Little big rabbits.
we? Yeah.
They're not bad actually, £70.
Well.
So we're out walking the dogs, and then we've just popped down a street that we haven't been down for a while. But look at this beautiful magnolia tree. Absolutely stunning. Flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? So this street, there's some beautiful houses. But look at this cherry tree. You can definitely tell it's spring. Look at that. I think somebody wants to get past.
Come on then. Come on then.
Going back up to bed.
Up to bed you go then.
Yeah, there he goes. You just hear his footsteps going up there. So, you're doing the skirting there?
I am. I'm just putting the undercoat on. Because we're colour washing, so we're making it all exactly the same colour.
Colour washing, colour flooding, I think that's what they call it. It's where, like we've done in the living room, where we've done the skirting and the walls all the same colour. And if we look behind the door, actually you can see it over there, look, so skirting and the walls, architrave, door, dado, skirting, all the same, so it's called colour wash. Sometimes they go right the way up and over, but we're not doing that.
We're not brave enough.
Not brave enough yet. Not brave enough to do a green ceiling.
No, not yet. So yeah, so just the first coat round, this is the undercoat, and then we've got the full coat to go on, but that's had 2 coats of undercoat now.
Yes.
So it's just got to dry.
The door is going to be done green.
It is.
It's just Ian's saving that for last.
We've taken the scotia off. Explain what scotia is, Mike.
Yes, so where the flooring meets the wall, that bit of curved wood, it's called a scotia. So if I come in here, so there, look. That little bit there is called a scotia. I know. Don't look at the dust. So yeah, that's a scotia. So we've taken it off all the way around there and all the way around here. We're going to finish it off properly and then hopefully put some new on where it's needed.
No, not putting any new one.
On this, because we're carpeting, of course we are. Yeah, we're carpeting, sorry I forgot. Yeah. We seemed to have the conversation yesterday. I've had a sleep since then, haven't I?
Yes.
But yes, it's looking good.
It's taken a while, but it's worth the effort.
It certainly is.
I love you.
So this morning we've been out to the garden centre, as you probably saw. So I managed to get a couple of bags of seed compost and lots of little seed trays like this. So I bought quite a few nasturtium seeds, different colours, different varieties, some trailing, some not, in all kind of shades of yellows to oranges to deep reds. So I want to intersperse those all around the garden because the green fly and the black fly just like are attracted to those rather than to whatever it is else you're growing. So it's like a sacrificial crop. But of course you can eat the leaves too. So it's a win-win situation really when you look at it like that. You're going to stay with me today. So I've also cleared out the window box underneath the kitchen window of all the cyclamen that were flowering over winter. And I bought some dwarf tulips, which are only about so high, that are going to go in there with some nice purple flowering aubrietia. And as somebody pointed out, I seem to be planting quite a lot of things that are purple this year. Because even though purple isn't my favourite colour, don't mind purple, especially in the garden. Anywhere else, not all that fond, but in the garden, it's okay. What are you punishing me for? I haven't got anything. You don't know who I'm talking to, do you? Yeah. Come on, let's go get that other bag of compost, Mr. Bentley. Come on then. Come on. So all I need now is some horticultural grit, and I can also start my cactus collection again. I used to grow cactuses in the greenhouse in the house that Mum and Dad had in Barnsley when I was still single a long time ago. But since we've got the greenhouse now and it's got an upper tier, I thought that'd be the perfect place to start my cactus collection again, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So looking forward to that. So, as you can see, the lawn's been mowed. First cut of the season. It certainly looks a lot tidier now. So we've just been to the hardware store and I've just bought some wood, which has now been cut down to create the shelves to go underneath. So that pack of wood there is for that side across there. So I just need to trim these down a little bit. Just need to take about 4 inches off one side so that it fits between here and here. And then that will increase the gap in between. And then we can start storing all these plant pots and things from off here and all around there. Can all get put away over here and over there, which will then free that top shelf and all this shelf up here for seedlings and that kind of stuff. And the start of my little cactus and succulent collection. I've treated myself to 3 new little planties. This one is tiny, look at that. So cute. So yeah, so my little cactus and succulent collection has restarted after many years' absence. So you may remember me mentioning about the window box, and here it is, all planted up. And these tulips, these little dwarf tulips, the ones that open and close depending on the light. So as you can see, they're in full sun at the moment. But look at that, beautiful colours. Like I said previously, don't mind purple in the garden, but I wouldn't wear it. So, and that's the old dining room table, because we've got a new one. Well, a new one on the way anyway. So I've had to put the camera in wide angle. I've just got back from taking Mum and Dad over to my sister's in Hull to find that Ian has been stripping wallpaper.
It's a vile colour.
I don't mind it.
They called this the 70s house, didn't they?
They did call it the 70s house, yes. So as you can see, under the wallpaper on the landing, we have bright yellow paint. And I'm really, really shocked at what good condition the walls are in. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, they're not... I was expecting bare plaster and loads of filling.
No, I've done a bit of filling down the bottom.
Yeah, but I mean, that's crazy. So, hey, bonus.
Busy boy this morning, Mike?
Yes, as you can see, I'm assembling
some
oak chairs, which have just arrived in the post. Not in the post, but delivered.
Yes, it's a big parcel. Shall we show the table?
Yes, you can.
This is all the bags that had all the screws in.
Yeah. So the table we've already done. That took some doing, some lifting, because it was very heavy, being solid oak and all that. And then the chairs, obviously, are quite heavy too. So while Ian's painting, which I'll show you in a minute, I'm assembling the seats onto the actual chairs themselves. And there you go.
There's the table. I've just realised I'm looking at the screen and the timing bar's at the bottom, which means all this is upside down. So if you're in Australia, it's perfect.
Absolutely.
You can turn it round. They're beautiful. Solid oak. And very, very heavy.
Yeah, very.
Oh, Benny thinks somebody's at the door.
Except that you just knocked on the table.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. I'm decorating and he thinks we're going to use a nail gun again, so he's a bit freaked out.
Well, we will be doing later.
So one more to go. Two more to go.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it. The final chair finished. So, wide angled view. I absolutely love this table and chairs. So now that I've finished with the table and chairs, I can show you what Ian's been up to. So, we've finished the first couple of undercoats on the woodwork, or as Ian calls it, gloss work. But it's not gloss, it is satin wood. Let me come round there. Oh. So obviously all the wall colouring's done. And just look at that. Of course, yes, he stripped the wallpaper yesterday, which you've already seen. Yeah. So, but look, that beautiful green colour.
It's patchy because it's drying.
Yeah, don't forget the doors are still to be painted yet.
They're a job on their own. They need to come off and be sanded.
Absolutely lovely. Very chuffed.
I am as well.
So, further development, the shelves, ta-da, are now done and in place and fixed, but not fixed. We have made them so that they are removable if we ever need more space. And down under there is now the perfect place to store all the plant pots, which frees up the top row for seeds.
It's having a baby.
What is that? Cactus? Oh, that's succulent.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So it is. It's having a little baby. So we've got chilies, bit of ivy that I'm growing for something else, my nasturtium seeds, and I've also planted some Liatris spicata today. So these are tall, thin, single-stemmed plants that have like bottle brush ends in purple.
We had them in Barnsley.
Yes, and I've planted 20 bulbs today.
Here.
He's not himself, is he? No, he's not himself today. He's got a dicky tummy. And yeah, he's got a dicky tummy.
Icky, aren't you, love?
Icky sick. And the sweeping brush has disappeared. Oh, it's there.
Ta-da.
It's there. Are you going to sweep up for me? No. You're not going to sweep up? There used to be a time we used to chase this, didn't we?
Yeah. Come on,
He
then.
used to chase it up and down the garden.
Come on, little one.
He's not interested now, though. But then again, he is an old man, a bit like us. Come on. Is it cross the railway lines? It's a beautiful morning again. So, Ian's gone out for the day. So it's just me and the boys. So he won't be back until probably tea time. So yeah, so it's just gonna be me, Mr. Bentley, Mr. Nippy, all day on our own. Nobody to please but ourselves, which will make a nice change, a bit like the old days. Come on, let's go explore this lane. Hello, hello. So, I've got a new project. I've been commissioned to create a paper pad using vintage sewing pattern imagery, which is going to be interesting. So, I've got 3 sewing patterns from the 1960s. Which are, yeah, they've obviously been used because they've all been cut out, which is fun, because this is going to allow me to cut these up and to scan them to create background elements for like a paper pad. So this is going to be an interesting project. I've never really looked at sewing patterns before. It's not something that I've ever really been into. I do have a little sewing machine, but that's really, it was just a one for sewing paper together. Never one that was meant really for fabric. So this little project, haha, look at that, fabulous pocket. Cool. And of course the style of this is 1960s, so it's all going to be quite fun to do, I think. Maybe able to even maybe get a couple of stamp sets out of this. Who knows? So, as it's such a nice day today, I've put the boys' beds outside, but somebody decided that he wanted to stand inside with me, so I brought his bed in and then he went outside again. So I put his bed back outside and now he wants to come back in here with me. Somebody can't make up his mind up today, can they? Yeah. Somebody is very indecisive. Mr. Bentley, however, knows exactly where he wants to be. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.